What's up, guys? It's the old bass boss here, Keith Lamberth, coming to you with the Week 5 KFL preview player interviews. Right now, I'm with Jason Willis with the Louisiana Hurricanes. They have started their season off 2-1, and they have a exciting match against the Lone Star Bandits this weekend on Fairfield. Jason, tell us a little bit about your excitement going to Fairfield to get on some of them old Texas donkeys.
Really looking forward to it. You know, there's only a couple places that fish like this, and Texas and Florida produce big bass, and we're excited about getting on Fairfield. It's got a history of having some big fish on it, and can't wait to set the hook on a few of them.
Now, we mentioned that the Louisiana Hurricanes are off to a 2-1 start of the season. Tell me how you feel like the season has gone so far for your team, and how you're enjoying the team environment of the competitive angling.
First of all, love the format. Absolutely love it. It's different from anything else that we've had over the past years or since kayak fishing has started. And being part of a team, we're able to share information with team members. And it just, I don't know, to me, it's an enhanced experience on the water. Instead of being out there trying to figure it out all by yourself, then you're able to figure it out as a team with other anglers. And,
right.
And just if anybody's ever played any kind of competition in high school or college and you enjoyed those types of sports, then this is an addiction. It's just, you know,
it absolutely is.
You take that format and you add fishing in with it, and I mean, there you go. What else do you need to say?
Now, speaking of the format, tell me what a match morning is like for you. You get up that morning. Walk it through a little bit about what you do that morning to get prepared for getting out on the water. You know, y'all have already done your breaking down of the water. You've got ramp locations picked out. But what is the morning like for Jason before you head out to start competing against those other teams?
It actually kind of starts the night before. You know, whenever you get out there and you get your pre-fishing in and pre-fishing is over with, and that's when you start actually prepping for tournament day. And for me, I'll make my final preparations on my rods, my setups. I'll make sure everything's good, double check all my batteries on my equipment, and have everything ready to go. So when I get to the ramp the next morning, I can put my boat in order very quickly, very easily, and, you know, kind of have my game plan together. So if I don't do that, if I don't go in very prepared like that mentally, then it throws me completely off. I'm a little OCD that way.
You're not alone in that.
When I get up that morning, it's basically get up, get dressed, got to have the caffeine, got to have the coffee first thing, and a little snack on the way to the boat ramp. And then once I get there, it's time to get ready to go to work.
Understandable. So, you know, we all come in the world of competitive kayak angling. We all come from different backgrounds. Yourself, a firefighter. You know, I'm a veteran. You know, we've got some other military members. I mean, there's, you know, no telling what retail, doctors, lawyers. Who knows what all we have in here. And we got some guys that are full-time anglers. But if you were to give one piece of advice to somebody that was going to be starting out in the kayak angling world, what would that piece of advice be?
Research. Do a lot of research. Don't be impulsive on your equipment, and especially on your boat. Don't just go buy something because it's what you think is a good deal. Because if you can't sit in your boat comfortably all day long, you're not going to fish good. You're just not. You might be good for an hour or two, but then after that, you're not going to have a good day. So do your research on equipment. If you have confidence in your equipment and you're comfortable using your equipment, then you're going to fish better. And that's anybody that comes to me and asks me, that's what I tell them. Do the research on what you think is going to work for you. And even if it takes you waiting a little bit before you can buy the right kayak or to buy the right rod that's going to work for a technique, do that, because If not, you're going to end up spending that money anyways down the road to try to upgrade. Just go ahead and do it right the first time.
Absolutely. Well, look, the KFL last year, last year was the first year of the KFL, 8 teams. This year it has grown exponentially. Tell me what that growth and future growth opportunities and the KFL in general. What is Jason excited about for the KFL?
Well, with this year, we saw more teams come on board. I'm anticipating that next year we'll probably have even more teams come on. I think that will continue to grow until we reach, to a point like the NFL where we say, okay, this is where we need to cut it off. And I definitely believe it will grow to that level. And just the sponsorship opportunities. I think we're going to get more and more of those sponsors that are, they're not a rod and reel company, or they're not a lure company. They're these other type of sponsors. I think we're going to get more and more of those. And I think, last year we didn't have a whole lot of what I would say the pro kayak angler names in the sport. They were busy doing, the KBF, the Hobie, the Bassmaster. Well, now that this format's catching on, more and more of those names have appeared on our roster this year, and I think that's going to continue. You're going to get the bigger names on the roster, and I think the KFL is just going to continue to grow. It's going to get bigger and bigger.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jason. I'm really excited to see what the Louisiana Hurricanes can do this weekend on Fairfield against the Lone Star Bandits. I want to thank you for taking the time to come on, do this interview with me. Wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. Also, all of the safety that you can have. Hope you guys get out there and rip them up real well. And again, let's see if we can see the Louisiana Hurricanes in Chickamauga at the end of the season.
That's the plan. It's going to be a good matchup for us this weekend. It's the Lone Star Bandits. It's their home lake, but we have a couple of our guys that fish that lake on a regular basis. They know it as well. And for those who haven't been on the lake, it fishes to our strengths. And I think it's going to come down to whoever gets the kicker fish. And so it's when this lines in, everybody's going to make that time count. And
absolutely,
the Bandits better bring their lunch money. So,
love to hear it. Well, Jason, again, we appreciate you taking the time to come on with us. That'll conclude our interview, and we look forward to the opportunity to have some more time with you towards, as the season plays out. So, best of luck again, and we will talk to you real soon.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.